What if I told you that the biggest difference between a $300 repair and a $3,000 disaster is just 5 minutes? That's right. There's a ridiculously simple daily routine that most drivers completely ignore. And by the time they realize the damage, it's too late. I'm about to show you exactly how this quick habit saved me over $5,000 in repairs. Real problems, real parts, and real savings. Don't skip this, because one of the steps I'll share is something even professional mechanics forget to do. And it could be what's silently killing your engine right now. Let's dive in. 1. The walk around. The 60-second visual check that can save you thousands. Before you even turn the key, take 60 seconds to walk around your car. Sounds unnecessary? Think again. This is your first line of defense against expensive surprises. Look at your tires. Do they look low or uneven? Catching a slow leak or bulge early can prevent a dangerous blowout. Peek under the car for any fresh fluid spots. Oil, coolant, or transmission fluid leaks caught early can be fixed for a fraction of the cost. Check for anything unusual with the headlights, tail lights, or brake lights. A burnt-out bulb could get you pulled over, or worse, cause an accident if other drivers can't see your signals. Psychologically, most people are conditioned to trust the car, but trust isn't a strategy. A car is a mechanical system that begs for early detection. Once I started doing this daily walk-around, I caught a coolant leak before it overheated the engine. That saved me $2,200 on a head gasket replacement. 2. Cold start listening. What your engine is trying to tell you. Once you start your car, listen closely. Not just for the roar, but for the whispers. Does it crank longer than usual? Is there a ticking, tapping, or squeaking noise when the engine's cold? These are not just quirks, they're warnings. Ticking could mean low oil pressure or valve issues. Squealing could indicate a worn serpentine belt. These are $20 to $150 problems now. But wait too long and they'll become $1,000 repairs. A mechanic friend once told me, engines talk. Most drivers don't listen. That stuck with me. One morning my car made a subtle chirp. Just once. Most people would ignore it. I checked and found the serpentine belt was fraying. Replaced it for $50. 2 weeks later, my neighbor's belt snapped while driving, taking the alternator with it. $850 later, he was wishing he had listened. 3. Fluid checks. Yes, daily. Here's why it matters. You don't need a full inspection pit to check fluids. Pop the hood and glance at your engine oil, dipstick, coolant reservoir, brake fluid, power steering fluid, if not electric, windshield washer fluid. High mileage cars, or even newer ones with small leaks, can lose fluid between oil changes. If your oil is suddenly low or looks like chocolate milk, you might be dealing with a leak or head gasket issue. Catching that early could mean a $30 fix instead of a $3,000 engine teardown. Yes, it only takes 2 minutes, but what you're really buying is peace of mind and thousands in avoided repairs. 4. Tire pressure and tread. The underestimated wallet saver. Underinflated tires cost you more than gas. They shred your tires unevenly, wear down your suspension, and even damage your steering components over time. Keep a digital pressure gauge in your glove box. Check once a day, especially with changing weather. The difference between 28 psi and 35 psi might not seem like much, but it could reduce your tire's lifespan by 30%. Also, look at the tread. If one tire is balding faster, your alignment might be off. That misalignment, it puts uneven stress on wheel bearings, shocks, and tie rods. That 5-minute, it just saved you $800 in suspension repairs. 5. Dashboard diagnostics. Your car is begging you to look closer. Now that you're inside the car, before you even drive, take 10 seconds to actually look at the dashboard. Are there any lights that flicker and then disappear? Any slow turning gauges or temperature spikes in the first minute? Most people wait until something flashes red, but many warning signs are soft errors. Brief alerts that show up for a second, then vanish. Example, my oil pressure light flashed on briefly as I turned a sharp corner. Instead of ignoring it, I checked the oil. Bone dry. That tiny blink saved my engine. If I had ignored it, I would have needed a full rebuild. These small hints are psychological triggers, little whispers from your vehicle. Your job, pay attention. These warnings often precede major failures. 6. The backup brake test, the silent system that fails first. Every morning, as you back out of your driveway or parking space, test your brakes. Not just a gentle roll. Give it a solid press and listen. Hear any grinding, feel any vibration or delay. This 5-second move alerts you to problems with pads, rotors, or even master cylinder leaks. Brake systems usually fail progressively. You'll get clues if you pay attention. In my case, I started hearing a faint groan while reversing. That noise led me to discover uneven brake pad wear, which would have ruined the rotors if ignored. $90 fix. Caught early. If I had waited another month, it would have cost me over $700. 7. Smell check. Yes, your nose can save your engine. Smell anything weird after startup? Burnt oil, sweet syrupy scent, rotten eggs. Each of these smells is a massive red flag. Sweet equals coolant leak, heater core or radiator. Burnt Tachner oil or transmission fluid leak. Rotten equals catalytic converter or emission issue. One of my subscribers once commented that their car just smelled hot. That scent was a failing radiator cap. And sure enough, they caught it just before the system overheated and warped the head. Use your senses. If your nose says something's off, listen. 8. Wiper and windshield check. Small crack, big cost. You'd be surprised how many people drive around with tiny chips in their windshield until it spiderwebs across their entire view. And then guess what? It's no longer a $75 fix. It's a $1,200 windshield replacement with recalibration for lane assist and sensors. Every morning, run your finger along the edge of the glass. Check for new chips or cracks. Look at the wipers too. Streaks mean they're worn. Replacing them now equals $20. Waiting until they scratch the glass? That's a nightmare. Trust me, I've seen wipers grind deep grooves into the windshield. Don't let yours get that far. 9. Headlights and signals. Don't get caught off guard. Every few days, make a habit of checking your headlights, brake lights, and turn signals. One out, you could get pulled over. Worse, you could be invisible during a heavy rain or foggy morning. More than once, I've had people comment, "I didn't know my brake light was out," until someone rear-ended them. Pro tip, use your reflection on a garage door or window to check lights quickly, or ask a friend to watch as you press the brake. These tiny systems make a huge difference in safety, and catching them early is free. 10th, final startup habit. Don't jam it into gear immediately. The last part of this routine is psychological more than mechanical. Most drivers start the car and immediately throw it into gear. Wait, let it idle for 20 to 30 seconds, especially in colder temperatures. Let oil pressure stabilize. Let sensors calibrate. Let your transmission and drivetrain get that first breath of warmth. Slamming into reverse or drive right away causes unnecessary wear, especially on older engines and transmissions. One quick pause can prevent premature wear on seals, solenoids, and torque converters. This final step alone has added thousands of miles to my car's lifespan. You may be thinking, 5 minutes? I don't have time for that. But if you've read this far, you already understand something most drivers don't. Preventative care beats emergency repairs every time. Here's the crazy part. This routine actually saves you time. No unexpected breakdowns, no waiting at the shop for 3 hours, no stress over surprise costs. These small actions are like compound interest. They build protection over time. Just like brushing your teeth daily avoids root canals, this habit avoids transmission rebuilds, engine swaps, and brake system failures. So let's hear it. How many of these habits do you already do? Drop a comment below and let us know. And if even one of these tips saved you money today, hit that like button and share this video with someone who needs it. Remember, it takes 5 minutes to protect $5,000. Don't skip it.